Let's get a gallery view going. There's two of us. Right. We've moved FAQ Thursday to FAQ Friday. We haven't got Scott because he forgot he had some kind of special meal on tonight. So Scott isn't with us. And Dave's having technical issues. So for now, it's just me and Tim. So we'll just wait for people to come in. But today we're going to talk about, it's going to be a pure FAQ. So it could be a short session, could be a long one. Depends how many questions we've got. And we can talk about drop shipping, also other investment ideas, and anything that me and Tim any challenges we might have faced just recently, we're going to share with everyone as well. Dave's just coming in now, actually, again.
Hello.
Hello, Dave.
Perfect. Just going to plug my mic in.
You're on your phone?
I've actually downloaded the app. So I was actually using the browser before.
Oh, using the browser. Oh, yeah. I mean, 100%. Yeah, app. I thought you were on the app. Yeah. Definitely use the app. It's so much better than the browser version.
You use the browser version?
Oh, no, I use the app. I've got the paid version. That's why I can go live. No, I only use the app.
How much is the paid version?
£15 a month.
Oh, nice.
And you don't get like the limits on calls and stuff. That's why I host it. And then you can go on YouTube and all this shit.
So how's the mic looking, by the way? Okay. Or...
Everything looks good. Picture's really good.
Yeah.
It's the best picture I've seen of you, mate.
Cheers. Thanks, bud.
Is that a good thing? I don't know.
Right. Attachment.
Sophie's in. Tom's in. Evening. Hey, Rob. With discount. Guys, that. No, I didn't get it with discount. I paid full price. Probably the first time I paid full price for something. Zoom. Nix. Chris. Nice. Right, guys, please get your questions in. We got Dave in now as well. So there's three of us to answer your questions.
I need to get the chat live. Bad preparation tonight, guys.
Yeah. What for?
Right then.
Right, guys, please get your question. Tim, what were you saying? What problem did you come up with have recently? Just explain what you told me a minute ago while people get their questions in.
Yeah. Like it comes up with some of your listings and it says add, you've got to add more to your listings.
Specifics and stuff.
Yeah, item specifics. I had like quite a few, which actually I had to add 8 different item specifics on each listing. So I went into each one and there's some toys and they're actually listed in air purifiers.
Huh.
So they're listed by eBay or I think by Sell Freaks. So it's just worth checking. They've just deleted them off now. So,
yeah, they're just not going to get many sales, are they? If they're were they toys in air purifier?
Yeah, toys in air purifiers. Yeah.
All right, so guys, watch out for that. If you've got anything that says look at item specifics on eBay, it might be worth looking if it's in the right category. I've got loads that need that. I went on Sell Freaks. They say only like a few hundred. I went on eBay and I had thousands upon thousands of them. It's completely different.
I've heard stories of people who actually pay VA, say, look, I've got 40, say if they have a 40,000 listing store, they'll say, look, I'll pay you $1.50 an hour, $2 an hour, go through and do every listing. Because it says on eBay that it might increase your visibility. But what I'm questioning is, if you've got the AP flag already and your visibility is low, is it going to really increase?
Much difference. That's what you mean.
You know what I mean?
We're just trying once, maybe, Dave. We find a VA and then just pay them and then just say, just try it. And then if it didn't work, it's just a bit of money that we've jointly,
it's invested, isn't it? It's invested. I mean, he's got 45 listings to get through whoever we get, and this is a manual one per one.
Yeah. I did it on a small store the other day, mate, and I went, oh my god, that took me 20 minutes, and that was like, we're talking like 30 items.
20 minutes,
something like that.
I mean, you can put in just like see description. And you can manually put in, so you don't have to use what they say.
Copy paste. So. Because I always like finding things and trying to do the right one. I see. Yeah.
So what actually is missing from the specifics? Is it the brand name, the
all
code.
kinds, mate. Like weight, can be color, it can be size,
Power.
and
Something
it can be category, subcategory. Yeah. We've got some questions now. Rob, sorry, but I just don't get it. What exactly is a proxy account in my own name, and how do I set it up? I have no idea. Okay, I don't, Robert, you might want to then elaborate on this. So I'll just say what a proxy is, and then if you're talking about more about stealth in terms of like what's a stealth account or something, then please elaborate. But a proxy is where you have an address. So your Wi-Fi has an address, and by getting a proxy from a website, they give you another address that your internet will reroute through. So then to eBay or to any website that you go on, you look like you're coming from a different address. And you can get these proxies from somewhere like bestproxyandvpn.com, and you can subscribe and they'll give you some fresh ones. So ones that have never been used before, dedicated ones that you get to use. And then if something happens, like something bad happens, one you get account shut down, you can actually get them replaced by new ones. So that's how you get a proxy that's for you. In your own name doesn't really matter. You can have a stealth in your name, or you can have a stealth in a family name or a random name. But that's how we get that proxy. And it's best to go bestproxyandvpn.com and speak to one of us. We know that you've joined the course, so you can get one of our one-to-one help. So Rob, if you need a call, we can get on a call and I can show you how to set it up. Does anyone know the answer to the next one? What Chris says about alternative async grabber tools aside from eSync? And you guys have used one at all?
I've actually never heard of one. I'm curious as well because for some reason the Prime box isn't showing up when I go on eSync now. Yeah. So it's just saying free delivery, and obviously we only list Prime, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I sort of thought the same thing today when I was with Zach. Came over to my office and it was like, wait a sec,
Zach as in Zach in the chat, Zach.
Yeah, Zach. No, PT, the one that says Zap Zap Coaching. Yeah, different Zach.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool though. I'd love it if one of you guys came over.
Cool.
I can fit two in. I can fit another two. No, 3 people in. So 3 people can visit at once. We'll have to do that one day. You guys.
Split screen on COD.
Yeah, bring the console, mate.
Mate, you've got a console. Just bring another pad.
Yeah.
Split screen.
That's so true. So what was the next one? Sorry, yeah, Nick's. I suppose there's sort of no, Zik doesn't do it, does it? It doesn't grab. So I'd love to make my own grabber.
Zik, to be fair, it has a bulk. Remember that tool? So it's not actually So by grabber, do you mean as in grabbing asins from Amazon directly?
Like eSync does, yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. Because you can bulk grab.
Bulk scanner.
You can bulk scan from actual stores on eBay.
Yeah.
You can do that. That's a good tool actually. But
yeah.
I don't even do that. I mean, I just list not anything, but at the moment for me, it's listing loads and not really keeping it lean, if you know what I mean. So if the Zik tool wouldn't be good, but eSync is a grabber tool. I don't know any other.
Yeah, I think I might do. I might speak to a developer one day. Just say, look, copy this. How much does it cost?
Exactly.
get one for ourselves, and it crashes less. It'd be kind of fun because we put eBay made easy on it.
Yeah.
The other thing is, not everyone's going to be in the, having 25,000 listings at the moment. So if they're, like up to 400 or 1,000, they can still use the standard way of going into eBay and then, and then sniping.
Yeah, no, it's true.
You can for sure, yeah. I used to run that method we actually all used to run that method, I think. Remember we used to keep our stores lean all the time, Tim, back in July. And I actually enjoyed that. I think a lot more hands-on, before.
Yeah. There's a few manual guys still do that, and they're doing pretty well, and that's their kind of their bread and butter. What's next? Talk to me about other income stream ideas that are knocking about. Oh, Tom, that's such a big question. What we'll do, we'll talk about other income ideas in a minute. I'll try and go through some other things. I will say this though. In the last 6 months, I was just sort of stacking up the cash before the last 6 months with regards to drop shipping. And I realized I just had my income streams from drop shipping. So I decided to diversify and start putting money in different things. So I went into that holiday villa in Cornwall. I've gone and invested in Bitcoin. There's about 3 or 4 income streams just from Bitcoin now, because you can invest your Bitcoin to make more Bitcoin. I now do Forex trading. So that's bots. I've got 3 different robots running. I've got a trade copier going with a signals guy. I've got another signals provider. I'm trying to do prop firm and FTMO challenges. Oh my God, I've got someone else paid another company where they trade my money. So there's loads of different things you can do. And I know, Dave, you're probably getting to this point now as well, where you're like, okay, I'm building up this money. I want to put it into other investments. So maybe we could talk about that, because I'm going to share these ideas with the group at some point. So these, Tom, they're the kind of ideas that I've been going with. I will go into more detail. It's just that question there is so broad. I could just talk about this stuff all day long.
You feeling like a proper entrepreneur with your Mac? I am. I feel I'm looking down on everyone who doesn't have a Mac now. Like,
yeah. Welcome to the club, Dave.
No, I'm kidding. It's just so much sleek as anything. And it's just,
it is, isn't it?
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's snappier. The OS, the operating system, snappier as well, I find.
Yeah, I'm taking a while. It's taking a bit of a while to get used to it.
Yeah,
but I'll get there. I know I will in the next few days, hopefully.
Scott's having a meal with someone. Is he having a meal with his girlfriend, Tim? Yeah, all these excuses.
Quite specific.
That coach, talking about trials and tribulations, that's basically, I assume you're talking about bounce back ability if you get a bit of a knock and then come back. So I think we've all done that, and that's one of the key things is to, you might have a bad day, but actually only maybe one thing in that day has been bad, but 7 have been good. So, look at those 7 things that have gone well that day, not the one that's gone bad.
I know before I actually started, I just started off, and Tim and Scott were dropshipping a bit before me. And Tim, you actually got an MC011, didn't you? Quickly. And you bounced back from that. That was from your main account, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In your name. And then I remember as a group in July, this is what I think when I joined the group, we're really kicking off. It was about mid-July time. We got hit with the item location flag, and we all absolutely papped it because we were all running non-API at the time. And obviously with non-API, the benefit is that it's all about visibility. This is why people opted the non-API rather than the API. Then the item location flag kicked in, and we were all screwed as visibility went down, as sales went down, and we didn't know what to do. So we opted into looking, obviously, to API. I mean, any hurdle that eBay throws at you, you can't just give in. You've got to go over it, go around it, go under it. There's so many opportunities, making new hybrids, making new styles, diversifying on different software connections. There's loads and loads of tribulations. John, what have you been through? You've been through. You've had over 100 account closures or something like that?
Yes. So I had over 100 accounts closed. But there's 2 things that really stand out for me. I know there's those, but because they happened over a period of time, I know Scott's probably had 100 in 2 months, and I've had them over a longer period of time. But the things that stood out for me was when I had my 5 big stores, all banking me like £600 a day. This is in like March, April time. So this isn't even at Christmas. So I couldn't believe it. They were like, looking at one day being easy £1,000 a day type things. And I remember I just bought the nice car. I was like, sweet. I remember just before I bought it, I put a deposit down. The night before, one of my biggest stores got shut down, MC011. But back then I didn't know that it linked all your accounts. Then about 3 weeks later, all my stores went down. So I went from £600 a day, £500 a day, maybe dipped to 400 because I had that store go down. Then suddenly I went to 0. I had nothing, and all Matt's accounts went down. And I thought, oh shit! And it was the first time I'd been hit emotionally with eBay, like massively. And because I had such I don't know, you have this weird bond with your first eBay accounts, thinking they're going to last forever and you're going to make you tons of money and all this stuff. And that's what started to happen. I was like, living the eBay dream in terms of, wow, these are my first accounts and they're just smashing it. Then they all went down at once, and I learned so much from that, and my ability to bounce back, the bounce back ability stuff, like getting straight back on horse. Because I did that, I managed to now build the accounts that I have now. If I just stopped and did nothing, I wouldn't know what I know now. I wouldn't actually have started this WhatsApp group if I hadn't done that, because I tried so hard and I learned so much more from that happening. I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't be sitting with you guys. I wouldn't be having this course. I wouldn't be getting to meet all these great people that we've met from the group if that hadn't happened to me. So I do appreciate how far we've come. And then the second time I remember was during lockdown. Just started talking to you guys, and I had 7 stores and went down to 1. I had 6 stores shut down in the first 2 weeks of lockdown because I wasn't prepared for the sales. They just went crazy. I was doing like 10 in sales a day on these new accounts. Then I went to like 200 sales on one account once. I was just like, fuck. And then they all went. And then I I just thought I've done this before, get myself out of it. You guys kept me going, by the way. You guys actually like made me feel better and like carry on because I was helping you guys grow. You guys having good sales. I thought, you know what, I can do this, and I just got straight back on the horse. So really appreciate what you guys done for me as well.
So midsummer time were good, for like the community. It was so the chat were absolutely bouncing. It's bouncing now, but when I first joined it was great. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was. And honestly, you guys did keep me going, because if I didn't see your success at that time, I think that was one of those moments where I was like, should I just leave it and have one store and just say, you know, I'm making a bit of money, we're all good? But no, I just thought, fuck it, I'll go again. Now I've got like 5 or 6 stores again, so happy days.
Yeah, I know Scott's got the
good question.
Tim Scott's been through loads of MC011s, hasn't he? He's had his accounts running perfectly, and then he's been through a big wave of MC011s, and he's come back.
He's just running one account now. Yeah, that's it. Just waiting for. I think we're all waiting for managed payments really at the moment. See what's going on.
Yeah.
Next. Is that a good question? Yeah, Ricky. Yeah, no prime filter. 2 weeks. Didn't realize it was that long.
I haven't had that problem actually. So in the long sort of.
I've got it on both laptops now, so I don't know. I didn't know to do like a cookie thing on my old laptop on the browser.
But I it today on mine, but Tom, the Revolut really benefits more stealth accounts because we use the disposable card, or stealth accounts on eBay and Amazon. So that's the best benefit of Revolut. Revolut does have the bank account option, you know, with the account number and everything. But I don't like using Revolut with eBay or anything like that now, you know, in regards to incoming money with PayPal's. And the reason why I choose not to is because Revolut, private banking app company, where they could just shut you down at any moment. And if they do hold your money, and they've done this to Spike and a few other people, they did it to me once, they'll ask you questions but give you no access to your money, or you can't move it around.
Really? I didn't know this.
Yeah, mate, it's really frustrating.
I've always got money in there, always
sometimes
got money
sometimes they lock it, Dave, as well, and you can't get access to it for a while until you provide certain documents. They'll then check if you're doing money laundering, which then they ask loads of questions they don't actually understand that they're asking, because the customer service advisors are all over the place. I had to fight my corner and actually just tell them how incompetent they were in one giant message, and they just went, we're fine. We're just going that's fine. You accept everything. Here's access to your account. But just watch out, guys, if you use Revolut. I've found they're not as great as you think. So
I use Revolut religiously. I use it every day. You get 6 disposable cards a day, and then you can't use more than that. It's good if you're in like your own Amazons, your own eBays. It's mainly for eBay stealths. When you go to pay your monthly bill, that's the only thing.
For paying bills, by the way, I use Revolut. I use disposable card for that, and making Amazons, I used to do the same. It's just the incoming money. Just be careful, I'd say. Like if you're going to send money to it to pay for a bill, then just do it there and then. Like send money, pay bill as quick as you can. That's fine. You'll be able to do that. It's just that I had once when as soon as they come in, they go, "Oh, we're investigating your account." They just halt everything, and they don't really know what they're doing because they ask for certain documents that in the UK, the Companies House don't provide. So you have to explain, you have to educate them on what you can give them. It's a bit frustrating. But yeah, nice one.
I'm still waiting for this. Ricky Feltham, if you run accounts in your name and go to a different country on holiday, would you need to run your IP through a remote desktop? Good question. I always run, even my clean accounts that are in my family's name, I always only run it now through multi-logging, which is like a cloud server where you have proxy browsers. So, yeah, that's what I always do. I mean, I don't know if there's any... I'm not sure, actually. It's a good question. I on the safe side, just run it through a proxy always. Just to be safe.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Dave. I run all my accounts through proxies anyway, even if they were in my own name these days. I would personally just have everything through proxies. However, back in the day when I did go on holiday, and if you're using your own browser and then the IP changes, it's not normally an issue. They'll just do the capture thing because they'll recognize your cookies, Ricky. They'll say, okay, it's coming from the same browser. We can see that it's him. He's just changed his IP location. Might do a capture because you're in another country. It should be okay. But then I like to err on the side of caution like Dave. And that's because once if someone's got shut down on that IP address or something bad happens to someone else's eBay account, you just don't want to get linked to any of that kind of stuff. It's completely up to you, mate.
I mean, if you're using multi-login as well, then just remember to run cookie bot as well. So that obviously gives you you can run 5 minutes of cookies, which obviously then the eBay bots will see you, look at browsing as well, not just on eBay. So there is a video on it as well.
Yeah.
Are you not doing affiliate marketing? No, I mean, Hayden, please educate me on affiliate marketing. The only affiliation I do is affiliation I've got with Sale Freaks. So I've got a few people. I call them like the old guard. It's not many anymore. So it's gone down a lot, that has, where for some of the early adopters with Sale Freaks. So before this group, this talking like when we first joined, a few guys joined with me. That's an affiliation that I've got. Have I got anything else? No.
Gift cards.
Oh, yeah, gift cards. So I've got my gift card as well. Yeah, no, that one's actually all right. That one's pretty decent.
Quidco as well.
Quidco, I did have. I'd say I've earned money from that. I did $5,000 last year, which was great. Absolutely, I loved it.
Wish this was still here so bad. I'd be rinsing it now.
Oh, mate, it was good. I mean, it was so good at the start. It was like £800 a month. Then it went down to 300. I think Amazon stopped like doing so much, but still £300 a month to do absolutely nothing. I was happy with.
You could get it in cash or in vouchers. How did that work?
I personally, you can get it in cash, but I got it in vouchers because you get it boosted, and also then technically you can just use the vouchers rather than have it go into your bank. I preferred it that way. That's the only reason why I went to Costa. I wouldn't pay for it otherwise. Free coffees. Still using it now. Need a Mac. Oh yeah, you do need a Mac, Sophie. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to get on it ASAP. It's amazing, honestly. It's probably, most people say, yeah, it's good, it looks good, but in terms of in comparison to if you build your own tower, it's not, don't even touch it. But for me and what I do, it's perfect. I'm not asked about gaming or anything like that.
Yeah, same. Great. It's got good editing software as well for videos, mate.
Nice.
So all these accounts were killed, but the PayPal attached to them was still fine. Yeah, the PayPal stayed fine, Chris, or Nick, sorry. We actually reused some of the PayPals, but then there's one or two that I won't reuse again because it's had that many shut down on it. I kind of go, okay, that one's now I use for just, say, my purchases and my bills I pay for on Sale Freaks and that kind of stuff, and a few personal things. But you can reuse the PayPals and they are absolutely fine. And all my PayPals are in my name as well.
Yeah, touching on that as well, me and Tim, we actually use the same PayPal. Well, I've got 3 different PayPals, but even PayPals that I've had an MC011, we still attach that same email to new eBays, don't we, Tim? And we've never really, would you say never had a problem? I mean, I think it's all theory. It's all theory where you think it.
I think some do. I do think some people get linked because it's happened to me before. There was no reason for my accounts getting shut down except for they use the same PayPal. So I do think it can happen, but I just think it's hit and miss. And if you're golden, then you're golden, and you just carry on. I think.
Well, on one of my stealths, when I went MC011, and obviously eBay take down your listings, what I did was just to guard myself. I went into my business policies. Once it had gone down to 0, I put a new payment policy in, made up a Gmail, removed my normal PayPal address, and then I deleted business policies.
Yeah.
So it's just one thing I did.
I've done that before as well, actually. It's a good way to do it, deleting like any trace of it on your eBay account and then on your PayPal as well, if you've added the email to the PayPal. I know that sometimes. Yeah, everyone, by the way, if you could hit that like button, we'd really appreciate it. Hit subscribe if you haven't. Try and boost the YouTube algorithm. And we just appreciate the support. That's a good site. Proper UK number for you making accounts. Oh, right. Okay, Chris, because you're not in the UK. Do you guys know any website for UK numbers?
Yeah, I've got a contact where you can get cheap numbers that work with Amazon UK when you create an Amazon UK account. So I could potentially put you in touch with him, Nix, if you'd like. They're like 10 cents a number or something like that, daft.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it'll work for eBay. It works for Amazon. Yeah,
message Dave, Nix. Give him a message in the group or something.
How's everyone getting on with PayPal? And I've seen a lot in the groups about PayPal holds at the moment and people not getting their money. Does anyone need any help on that?
I'm actually struggling right now with that, Tim. It's a nightmare. I uploaded the 4 things I needed, and then they've somehow linked my PayPal to another PayPal that I have, and they say you need to resolve these issues on this PayPal, and
God.
then you can have access to your PayPal. I've got a lot of money stuck in, and I've had to change my actual eBay's business policy to another PayPal, so the money's not getting held from the eBay stores anymore, and I can't fulfill orders. Well, I can, but it's just a nightmare not having access to that money when you need it, especially it's Q4, it's Christmas. It's a nightmare.
I don't think you can get multi-login on an iPad, Sophie, but if I'm wrong, fair enough. Any more questions, guys? Talking about anything? Talk about investments if you like. I don't mind. Thing is, if you ask anything too broad, I'll talk about it all day.
I was working in new PayPal and eBay touch with, but Amazon completely. Yeah, so Tom, Amazon is completely separate, mate. Completely separate. eBay and PayPal talk to each other, but you can have as many Amazons as you want. Sell Freaks just connect somehow. I don't. Obviously, these guys, computer scientists, the software developers. I don't know how they do it, but they connect the software to the Amazons. The Amazons have got no. Because you don't input your eBay or your PayPal within your Amazons, do you? They're totally separate, mate. I know you've asked this a few times. They're nothing to do with it. I used to ask the same. Completely separate. PayPal and eBay linked. Amazon's completely separate. Completely separate. No address links or anything like that. Just they're not connected whatsoever.
Yeah, Zach. You can the MC13 today with some money on hold. Yeah, it'll still get released. It just means it's probably going to be the full whack if it's using Sell Freaks as tracking. So you might have to wait, depending on where the sales were, where all that stuff. It could be up to 21 days. So you're just going to have to wait for that. But yeah, you'll still get your money released even if you get an MC13. I know they're frustrating to get. Web chat WhatsApp group. Are we going to do some trading? Web chat WhatsApp group. I'm probably just going to add it to the one we've got. But if there's demand to separate it, because I may separate it because people will start talking directly about trading. So I'll just kind of put my ideas into the group, into the WhatsApp group, and then maybe there will be I am planning on actually opening up a whole new Discord for trading, and then they're gonna like people from one can go to the other. That's fine. I think because the conversation will be so diverse and so talking about so many different aspects of trading, whether that's Bitcoin or Forex or stocks. I think that should definitely be separated. So there will be something, yeah.
That's cool, mate. I didn't want to have to send the boys around to eBay. Nice.
Then Dave round.
Are we going to do some trading? How many accounts have you all got? Currently, ones I'm running. I'm running 3. I recently took 4 down off my non-API, so I'm just keeping them in the background because they're not doing anything for me. So I've always got them in the background. I've got 2 of them uploaded to my Sell Freaks API. 2 I haven't because of the API connection or whatever. But currently only 3 at the moment, and a 4th is going live. But actually, one of them got hit with an MC011. My best earning store 2 days ago got hit with an MC011. So another example of these hurdles that's thrown at you, and you've got to react positively.
I think having 5 stores, 10 stores, it's not. I mean, we've just going to go down to 1 or 2. It's like building for next Christmas now. We know this Christmas is gone, really. So, I mean, I found it harder at Christmas. I found it better during the year than I have at Christmas so far, actually.
I have had that before, where it's been better in the year than Christmas for some reason. But I think Christmas throws so many different things at you because you have that risk as well of being shut down. And that's happened to me before at Christmas time where I've overdone it. It's like having lockdown 1. So Christmas is a really strange period. And I've found that last year, Tim. The year before, not. My first year was insane. I couldn't believe it. Sales were ridiculous. There's no gift card, but it was just that good. You could whack on 50% margins at Christmas and still sell.
I wish I were there then.
Yeah, Dave, you'd loved it.
Price gouging though now, was that even a thing back then? Because surely
no one heard of it. It wasn't a thing. But talking about getting stores ready and everything, like it's good to get stores ready now. I actually, once you've got a successful store, especially if you're earning pretty good money, once you've got it to that level, now you can start to build stores slower. I actually build my stores, believe it or not, a quarter of the limits I suggest to all you guys. And that's because I want to mature them really slowly, because I have got ones that are earning me money. So I actually list on them not very often, and I literally will do that for 2 or 3 months, and they'll build really slow, and they tend to be stronger accounts.
What's your method there? We're listing how many a day, how many a week?
So we're talking like at the start, we're talking like, first day, one item, just not on sale freaks, just one manual item. Then I'll do like 5 items or something, leave it literally a few days. I might put another 10 on, leave it a week. And then after that, might put the odd, again, 10 items here or there. And then after that, I'll list once every 2 weeks, like 20, 30 items. So in the first month, it might not go bigger than 100 items, usually less. And then in about 3 months, again, sometimes it sits at no more than 150, 200 items, and it just sits more leanly, and the accounts tend to survive a lot more. So I do suggest doing that. If you're ever going to have multiple accounts, have some building in the background, but build them really slowly. Your sales conversion rate stays high, and you go under the radar more with eBay.
Scott's not here now, but I know he's had his little brother creating loads and loads of stealth accounts ready for MP. He's always on the ball, if you know what I mean. You need to be like that. You need to be like Scott. Always have other stores building, always. Yeah. So important.
Definitely. When Dave means MP, means managed payments, in case
managed payments, yeah.
Yeah.
I've not had to tackle it yet, luckily.
I've got one account onto it, but it's not actually on it properly. So I don't know if it's going to work or not. It just says, registered, and then I've got to wait for it to go live.
I reckon a lot of people will fall here, and hopefully if they do fall and we find a solution, there's more of the pie for us on eBay. Because people are out there who are dropshipping, they don't have a community like us, they don't have anyone to speak to, no one to access. So obviously if we have a solution, we can use it. They don't.
Yeah.
More sales for us. More
customers. It's not in the Discord, get in the Discord. Yeah. If those solutions come up, we'll share.
On MC011, I spoke to John about this during the week. I had an account, it was going really well, and I was looking at, obviously you look at, you look at all your sales, and you look how well they're doing, you look at all your metrics, and my account increased by 325% in my sales for the month. And then I realized that actually all my other accounts that I'd lost had all gone to 325% plus. So there might be something in that for MC01 to wind back the account if you're up that high.
How maybe put it into,
it's still 3 months old, more than that, 4 months old. You might have to put it into holiday mode just for a couple of weeks to get it down. I'm saying that's my personal experience.
Yeah.
Good spot, that. Very good spot.
Yeah.
So what's that? Is that so? 1 month it would triple basically.
I put my margins low. I think we both, they were 0 to 2. When gift card was better, and it just went mad really. So
the good days.
That's what everyone says. It's just it's not the way to do it, if I'm honest. So we should have just kept it a little bit high and let it grow slower.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
It's fun at the time, though, isn't it? It's so fun when you just see it flying.
Well, that's the thing.
It is some of the time, yeah.
Get a bit greedy. You see the dollar, you know what I mean?
People want the money fast. They do, and it's a longer game than you think. But once you've got that initial period, which it used to be 3 months, by the way, guys, but I actually feel it's more like 6 months. But once you've got that strength of those accounts and you've got that army of accounts, it's amazing the difference how fast then you start earning after that 6 month period, because then you've got 5 or 6 accounts still alive rather than just one left because all the rest have been built too quickly and shut down for whatever reason.
Did we miss? Did we answer the question on Robert Pinnock? Oh, we're not up to date yet.
One sec. Sophie, I forgot to say how many accounts I've got. 2 on non-API because I've had a few shut down recently, and I think I've got 4 on API because I've had 1 added recently, a new one, a small one.
Yeah, it's Pinnock next. Amazon only allow a certain number of specific items to be bought until you hit a limit. So I ran into this the first time. So did my dad. You just basically combat this by getting more Amazon accounts, and you get more Amazon accounts by joining a gift card supplier, because these guys provide the Amazon accounts, the primes, and an unlimited amount basically. So that's how you get around that. Because I used to have a hot seller. I think it was like some dog urine patch or something back in July, something mad like that. And I kept trying to order it, and they're saying it won't let you. You can only have a specific amount, so you need to get more Amazon accounts. That's how you can combat it.
I've had 5 or 6 of my own Amazon accounts using the same card. so it can be done. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't decide to do something similar like PayPal, where they hold funds on your accounts. You know what? I think Sophie and a few others have you've been in PayPal jail, eBay managed payments. Do they hold payments? Do they do that? I've heard that it just takes like an extra day or two for the payments to come through, but they don't necessarily hold payments. But again, I suppose I don't know anyone who's opened a new account and gone on to manage payments. I believe that everyone goes on to PayPal first, then gets invited to manage payments.
I have heard on forums as well that someone on managed payments already got an MC011 and eBay withheld their money until they sorted out the MC011.
No way. Oh.
Yeah.
What's that? Say that again, Tim. Sorry.
So someone's on, I saw it in another forum. A chap had, I think it was Financial Freedom Network. He had got MC011 managed payment. eBay were holding the money in his account.
Nice.
And he cleared the MC011.
Nightmare. That was a managed payment account as well.
Yeah, and that was a managed payment account, yeah.
Oh, man. That would...
something to think. I mean, that's something. I mean, I can't imagine it can be that much because it's like you say, they move the money across to you.
That's true. They do pay in every day. It just takes
exactly
3 days. So.
Yeah.
Imagine on a stealth account, that'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. You just have to say goodbye to that money.
Can't be done though, surely. Can't do that.
What guys? When anyone do? No, I don't do. We don't do Walmart. I know you can do Walmart. I think with Sell Freaks now, but none of us in the UK are doing the US drop shipping yet. I'd love to do eBay US with Amazon, and then maybe try Walmart as a nice little add-on. It would be cool to run a little series of that on YouTube to follow us doing it, see how we do. Because then if we do well, it could be like a how-to of people who are abroad or overseas to do eBay US. That would be cool. But yeah, sorry we couldn't help you more with that.
Jono, when did you turn 13 years old?
Was it yesterday? So I'm 13 now, guys. Killing it at 13.
I've been dropshipping for almost a year now. So far, making good profits, trying to branch out to Walmart. So yeah, for US guys, I think the pie over in the US, you've obviously got 365 million people. The money's amazing over there. It's still good over here, but apparently the dropshipping money over there is immense.
I think Walmart is the go-to dropshipping store over there, actually, because I've seen quite a few videos, and they use the Walmart own brands a lot, and it's good money, good 40% plus margins to be earned.
Really? What if they do gift cards there as well?
That's insane.
Home Depot's quite big as well, and I know there's a lot of gift cards for Home Depot, so we're not lucky enough to have anything like that, are we? We've got Costco, but Walmart's massive over there. Do we have anything like that? Really? In the UK, we don't, do we? Nothing like that.
No, we've got
Smiths, I suppose, haven't we? We've got Smiths, Argos.
Yeah, but they're like supplies. Walmart,
yeah,
actually drop ship on. They've actually got their own seller.
Have they?
Yeah, you can sell on Walmart. So we haven't got anything else we can sell on that. We've got a few of those. I can't remember what they're called now. Spock and like
Etsy Spock.
Yeah, it's rubbish.
Etsy, yeah.
Gumtree.
Gumtree.
Yeah.
Lord Depop. Depop's another one. Spock.
Sophie, 31. I wish. I'm 32. I'm 33 soon. 1st of Jan. Not long now. But
I hear you need to increase your lag time. Costco, but it's not on the level over there like it is.
Yeah, Costco we can drop ship from, Zach, but we can't drop ship on. That's what we're talking about. But apparently Sell Freaks in 2021 at some point are going to be doing drop shipping from Costco onto Amazon. I've got an Amazon account. I'm just going to give it a go.
Really?
I'll probably record it on the YouTube channel and just see how we do.
I wanted to try out FBA, so I'm a bit scared that if I do try drop shipping and I get my account banned because I know they don't like drop shipping on Amazon.
If you can do that, Dave, if I was in your shoes, I would find another account, get someone else who can open up a limited company, and use a different Amazon account, use yours for FBA and another one for drop shipping, or the other way around. So yeah, I'd keep them separate just in case, because otherwise, like you said, they don't like drop shipping, and you could jeopardize your FBA.
Yeah, relaying back to what Tom said, that's something I really want to look into. I know a few friends, Craig and Michael, they have their own FBA service that's just kicking off, and recently the sales in terms of the charts they've been uploading look amazing. And obviously, I wanted to bite the bullet and kind of jump into what you did with Mark, John. I know, but I don't know more about it. But it's something I definitely need to do to diversify funds.
Yeah. I'd say like if you're going to do something on Amazon or anything, definitely get hands on yourself first
You think?
before paying someone else to do it. Just because remember you're giving them full control, and if they can't be asked for 2 months, then your sales are going to dip because of how they're feeling. So definitely, what I think say is better to do is if you're going to build a team, build a VA team to automate it. So learn it yourself and then build a team to get it automated.
Just a bit. I'm being lazy, to be fair.
Yeah, no, you are. No, it's fair enough, Dave, and I completely understand that. But if you want to be lazy, get into financial, more financial based investments because they can be way more automated because you really can pay someone or let someone else take profits and they just generate you income pretty much automatically. But with FBA and that kind of stuff, you're much better being hands on because your potential growth, 10xing your business, is way more likely if you're going to be sort of at the helm of it. Because those guys are going to just generate just enough to keep you happy and then go on to the next person.
Yeah,
it's about the numbers.
You're right, for sure. No, you're right there. Definitely.
Right. Christmas present or birthday present, not both. Fuck's sake, absolute G. Well, I want both, Zach. So I want.
Who is Zap coaching? Who is he?
Zap coaching. He's my PT. So he came over to the office today. I've got him involved in dropshipping. So I think he's on his. He just had an MC13, but he's on his like second/third eBay account. Yeah, just got shut down. So
how long's he been doing it for?
I think he's in his second month now, so not that long.
Is it? Okay, decent. Is he earning? Is he doing well?
Yeah, he's just having like days like between 30 and 50 quid, some days like that. I think, so he's really chuffed.
You're right, client you, aren't you? Good client you of his, for sure.
Yeah, he loves it. I've just got him into Forex trading as well. So he's had his best day today. He did like over 30 quid profit on one day on his bot.
Is he giving you free sessions or?
Huh?
Is he sorting you out after all this?
I don't know. Maybe long term. He helps me long term. He keeps me fit.
Okay, yeah, touche.
He's a good lad.
It seems like promising market to sell on Walmart. Are you guys doing retail dropshipping on eBay? Retail dropshipping on eBay? What is it? There are people creating automation services doing Amazon retail dropshipping.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that like Mark Augustine, no BS dropshipping. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, it's a service that doesn't exist. He just takes your money and runs. So you got to watch out. And there's a few of them out there like that, or they're very similar, where they don't run your stores very well, and they can run your metrics into the ground, which means they get your account shut down. I can no longer sell in the US. My account has been banned in the US. Luckily, it wasn't on the UK one, so we can go in the UK. So watch out for these automation services. I can't remember what they call it now. There's another name for it, but it's really, I really wouldn't go near it. Do it yourself, build a team around it. Get into wholesale if you want, get into FBA, try different things, but make sure you're at the helm of your own business with regards to Amazon. They're more picky than eBay, by the way, and you only get one account unless you have them in other limited company names.
Good old John, all he asks for is cheeky hand jobs. Nice, mate. Nice and appropriate for the live chat. Cheers, bud.
Yeah, good old Zach.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I've heard so many stories about Mark Augustine. Bad guy, very bad guy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Sophie, yeah, he was the one in the Instagram story earlier. When I was looking at the snow and went, oh, there's Zach. Yeah, there's tons, mate. There's so much about Mark Augustine. Again, we watch our videos. We've done some videos on him. We told about how we lost like over $20,000. It was actually near $30,000, which couldn't think of the figure in that moment. It was terrible. Exposed Mark.
He does have a few videos on YouTube of success stories, so I always wonder if it's bait to get more people and if it's fake.
100%, mate. You've seen, if you look at some of his videos, he's got tons of likes. Sometimes one video has got more likes than views, and then he's got ones where he's got loads of views, loads of likes, but like 2 comments. So he's getting bots to go on his videos and stuff to boost them. Oh yeah, back to what Caltrix said. Yeah, we're doing retail dropshipping. Well, we're doing it from Amazon, so it's kind of like, oh, we're not doing. Oh, you're talking about offline? No, I'm not doing any offline stuff. Just doing the Amazon to eBay. I've been doing it since April. Was it April 2018? So over 2 years now. It's going well. I can't believe we got snow. Sophie, you didn't get snow. There was loads. It just wouldn't stop.
I've not had any snow either.
Oh, right. Yeah, we had so much. Zach was going outside to put snow and ice into a bag because he's got dodgy hands. And he was just putting ice pack on him. Nice tree. Thanks. Where is it? I didn't put it up, but it's a nice tree. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Sophie, you must be making some good money now. I think you should invest your money. Don't spend those profits for Christmas. Buy some slightly better presents, but definitely invest that money.
Mate, there must be a serious delay on this chat. Like, big time.
I think there is, yeah.
Like a minute or a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Literally.
See you checking your phone. What's my best month? I'd say last Christmas still probably holds the best month. I got close on other ones, but at the moment I'm actually about to have my best months in total investments, and this is the power of having other things and lots of other pies and like putting your money into other things. But in terms of just eBay, it was probably last Christmas. I'd say, okay, it was a month. The month went over November to December. It was Black Friday up until just before Christmas. And I think it was like 13 grand, I think, in 1 month, 12, 13 grand, but including like other investments as well. It was about 15, 16, because, sorry, not other investments. I had my fun casino business that year as well. And we started April that year, so I couldn't believe it. It was insane. What about you, Dave? What's your best month?
Best month. My best month is coming up now.
Nice.
I think November altogether. This is obviously not paying corporation tax I think I did 13 grand in November across everything, which is decent. But obviously that's before everything. For Caltrix, are you using BCE for Amazon to eBay? This is something important as well that Selfrix haven't done. I don't know if it still flags you, but even for new non-API users, they still make the preset tracking in the global settings, Amazon to BCE. And as we know, with item location with BCE, well, as us three guys know, you guys might not know, BCE flags your account, meaning visibility lowers. For API, because your stores are flagged anyway, you want to use BCE. Or you can use any, basically. A lot of people just stay on BCE because they've always had that. They don't want to change the rhythm of the account. But for new non-API accounts, you want to be using Auto Sell Freaks, or what are the others? I can't remember what else. But you want to be staying away from BCE. I don't know if they ever fixed the item location problem. It would be interesting to find out if they did.
Basically, the owner of BCE, because BCE's got official approval by eBay and PayPal, so because of eBay. Was that from you, Tim? All right.
Yeah, it's the grandson. He's waiting to get something to eat.
Oh. So basically, Blue Care Express, the owner spoke to Sale Freaks, so AD from Sale Freaks, and he actually, AD at first was getting him to change the location so we could fake the location. So it looked like it's coming from your address where you're sending it, but he didn't like it. He actually started to refuse to do it. So that was going to be the solution, which would have been perfect for us all. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. And so now if you use BCE, it still says from any location, wherever it's actually coming from, because he doesn't want to use his status, his approved status with eBay. And it works with PayPal. So BCE is best for PayPal, but it will get us flagged. So you still got to avoid it, even though it's better than our tracking. The Sell Freaks tracking one doesn't get you flagged as quickly. And you can, you still get your sales velocity. So better to stay away from it.
Yeah.
Oh, night, Zach. It's quite early, that is. But I suppose Zach does.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, early bedtime. I can imagine Zach. He prepares and everything. He's like, "Yep, sat down, got my candle on." He'll take like 20 minutes to settle down. How's Matt doing? I wish, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get Matt on one of these lives and go, Matt, tell us what happened and how you're doing. I think that would be the best thing to do, wouldn't it?
Everyone asks, yeah.
Yeah, they do. We still get people asking now, but thanks for asking, Sophie. Matt's all right. He's settled down in his new house. He's happy now in that sense, because that took ages. That was a lot of stress for him. His gardening business that he started will be quieter now, but it has had a really good start. He's gonna come visit me. We're both gonna go to my holiday villa in Cornwall, in sunny Cornwall, in like January. So I'll be able to catch up with them. I'm gonna start doing up the villa. So I don't know. I'll have to get him on here so he can explain himself, because I've had that many people ask about him.
Caltrix, what if your account is already flagged? Lol. And my account was flagged recently. It's still doing 500 to 1,000 per day. So yeah, with big API stores, mate, BC doesn't really matter. You're flagged anyway. With the API connection, see, visibility is the same.
Yeah.
I was saying for non-API, do not use it.
Oh, if you get
this more than you. So.
Yeah. If you get flagged on non-API, I move my stores to API. If I know I'm flagged, your sales conversion rate drops to say like below 20, 15%, maybe below 15%, you pretty much know you've flagged on non-API, especially if stores still not that big. Get it over to API, and then it's about growing that account to quite a large size, and then letting it sit for a little while, not listing for too long, let it kind of come back. But first, you need to grow it.
Yeah.
Because that store, if it's throttled on non-API, it's too expensive to run, and you just won't scale it and grow and make money from it. Better off dumping it if you don't move it over to API.
Unless you're running very, very low margins to just smash the back end profit. But
oh yeah.
But even if you are, I mean, if you have so many listings on non-API, say if you have 1,000 listings on API or 1,000 listings on non-API, it's much cheaper on API. So for the multi-listings,
yeah, with Catrix, is it Catrix? No, Nix. If I buy an account of someone, is it safe to touch my PayPal? You've obviously got to change it first to a business account, and then you can put it into your business policies if you wanted to.
Yeah,
your own, that is.
Yeah. Well, that's what me and Tim. We're the only guys who do it. My brothers actually do it. We use the same PayPal throughout. I've never had any issues. I personally believe it don't link. It might do. There might be a soft link. I've never had any issues. Have you had any issues, Tim? We've had MC011s, but for more natural causes. I've never had an MC011 off the bat in like the first 10 listens. It doesn't happen for me personally.
The only thing I've had is just there was once where there's no other link except the PayPal. I had done everything perfect with IP address, all that kind of stuff, and I still got shut down. That was the only time I went, okay. I think there's something in that. So what I've done now, I have, by the way, got an account where I'm doing the same as you guys, but then I've got 2 stores that are now limit their own limited companies because they're my bigger stores. And I've got them on their own PayPal because I don't want to jeopardize those 2. I feel like if you've got any of those like really big ones and you're doing really well with them, it's probably a good idea to separate those, and all the rest can then be bundled into one PayPal.
Jono, did you, when you what Scott's done is when he gets the account shut down, he actually gets the IPs refreshed from Best Proxy and VPN to make sure they can't get linked from the old IP.
Yeah, no, I do that.
So if anyone's on that, if you do get an MC01 on that IP, it is best to change it to another one because it could possibly link it.
Yeah, don't stay on the same one. Yeah, 100%.
Caltrix seems like he's on the ball, to be fair. Seems like he knows what he's on about. Is he one of our students or is he?
Caltrix, get in our a Discord group. I don't know. Have you guys got the link at hand?
No, I don't. Just pop it in the description. It's uploaded. How many listings? Yeah, getting blah 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 blah. What's wrong with SkuGrid? Was looking into that. I've heard of I've heard of the software SkuGrid. I know you can actually use that for Amazon UK dropshipping. I don't know about I know you can use eBay as well, but I've never looked down that path. I know that's really popular as well. To be fair, SkuGrid. What's wrong with? I don't know anything that's wrong with it. I've never heard any experience. I just know that from many people, SaleFreaks is the most robust. So I'm assuming you can't do as many things on SkuGrid as you can with SaleFreaks. Sophie, what margins are you at now? Me personally, from API, so I run 3 stores. I run 2 around 20k stores on it, 20k items on each stores. That's at 0 to 4, and then I've got a smaller 6k store that's got high ticket items, and I run 1 to 8 on that. What about you guys? What do you do?
Mine is, so on my API stores, they're all running at, it was 2 to 4. I think I've loaded it to 1 to 4 now, and one of them on 1 to 3. And then on my non-API, I think I run that at 2 to 5, because those I'm just happy with. They've got a good SCR anyway, and I'm just happy for them to just turn out, just build up over time. So the sales aren't high, but the items are low. So yeah, they're my margins.
Yeah, mine's around about 1 to 5, but I've changed my profit in Selfrix to I know we say £1.50, but if you do set it to £1.50 on a low margin, you might actually just not make any money. So there is that to keep an eye out on.
Yeah, for sure.
I've set mine to 50p actually. So
remember the glory days? Remember Tim, me and Scott were running 0 to 1 or 0 to 2.
Yeah, or 0 to 0.
And the gift card
Just
said
rely on 12%.
Yeah, amazing. It was amazing, wasn't it? From inside eBay to restrictions. A lot of repricing issues.
Yeah, I mean that's a shame that it's happening with SKU Grid. I mean, Selfreaks, we do get our issues, but because there's a support team and they do cost more to I know that SKU Grid's cheaper, Selfreaks are more expensive, so you do need to make it work with Selfreaks. But we can make it work. We are making it work, and the good thing is they've got good support, so they're likely to fix these issues, and they're pretty on it now. They sometimes take a day or two around Thursday, Friday, because they come up to their weekend on a Friday. But other than that, I'd say try out Selfreaks. They do have a free trial as well if you want to do things like half and half manually. There's no auto ordering, and if you want to try them out, just their software, Caltrix, then feel free. A shame that SKU Grid's having problems. I know they've been around for a long time. Finding someone inside eBay. I wish they could help with restrictions. I once tried. It did not work. There was a no-win, no fee, so I didn't have to pay.
I've actually messaged a few guys. Have you ever thought of finding someone from inside eBay to help with restrictions? I've been on a few of the guys who offer the services friends lists, and I've seen that some of the friends work for eBay Israel. So I've tried messaging them before. No response back.
Yeah, I had a service trying to get rid of restriction. They couldn't do it.
You thought yeah. Never. I think the guys do. I think some of the guys who do offer the massive limit increase and stuff, they must have someone inside, surely.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing that now at the moment, are they, John?
No. Shame. I should have got on that with the $500,000 thing. I just didn't. Yeah. I was like, I'll do it another time.
I need one so bad. I want $1 million one now, but I can't have it. I've hit the 500k limit on one of the stores.
I messaged John and I said to him, "Do you think I should go for a bit more?"
Yeah, I was like, "No, you've got enough long ago."
He's so tempted.
I think I got shut down the next day, actually.
Yeah, there you go, karma.
Nightmare.
I think that's it, guys. Should we wrap up? It's been about an hour now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, everyone, thanks for watching. We've got Success Stories Saturdays tomorrow. I don't know who we've got on, actually, so we'll have to get someone on for it.
Sophie, I think. Sophie, she's been with us some time.
Oh, is Sophie going to be on with us tomorrow?
Well, no, I'm just saying maybe Sophie would do it.
Oh, that'd be awesome if we could get Sophie on, because she's got manual dropshipping experience as well.
Yeah, and she's been around. She's been with us since April, hasn't she? Same sort of.
Been around for a while, so.
I was going to say around a bit.
She's been about a bit, hasn't she?
It's one of the oldies. Yeah. Well, no, everyone, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like the video. We'll be back again with more content. Please join the Discord. And if you are tempted to join the course, join the course. We've still got that special offer on at the moment. If you type holidays in, it's for £200. And thanks for tuning in, everyone. Bye.
See you later.
Have to wait for the delay. I'll end it now, lads.